What's up, fam? Good morning. It's your boy Harvey. I'm sitting here thinking about, right, back in the day, right, when I was a dope fiend, I was a junkie, right, in survival mode, right. Yeah, I'm thinking about that, right. I was thinking about that. Yeah, I was doing what I had to do, right, day in and day out, right, to be able to make it, right, in that lifestyle, right, being a drug addict, right. Yeah, but I was in survival mode because once you got that thing up in you, once you got those narcotics up in you, that heroin up in you, and that cocaine and things, right, and you living that lifestyle, right, of a drug addict, right, survival mode, you be in survival mode for the most part, right, day in and day out, right. Any morals, right, that you might have accumulated through the years, some of them go out the window, right? They go out the window, right? While you're in survival mode, right? It used to hurt me to my heart, right? That I would, build my character up, right? When I was off the stuff, for, over a period of time, right? I would build my character up, my morals be tight and stuff, right? And then I sink low and put the narcotics back up in me, right? And then I be in survival mode again, right? All my morals, for the most part, most of them went out the window. I might still carrying a few, right? But yeah, boy, when you're in survival mode, those morals, for the most part, be out the window. Because day to day, right? Especially if you was the type of addict I was, right? Where I had to get out there and hustle, and break the law, right? For the most part, right? To be able to take care of, my addiction, right? My, addictions, you know what I mean? Because I like the coke and dope. I like them together, right? Basically, I used to speedball, right? Didn't drink too much. I might take, a beer or something or cool every now and then. But for the most part, right? I was putting coke and dope in me, That was, a part of my addiction, the main thing with my addiction, I might snort a little bit here or there, back in the day, right? Or even I might go back to, to hardcore junkie and putting that, spike up in me, right? Putting coke and dope in me. But yeah, I was just thinking about that, right? I could go away and spend some time, in the can or whatever, right? In a controlled environment, right? My morals be, intact and everything, right? But I didn't work on, back in the day, how, to change my mindsets, right? To be able to deal with not being a junkie no more, right? So I would have all the good intentions, right? But I didn't know how to, fix my mind, right? And heart on how to, get fed up, right? To get fed up, right? Enough to say, that's it. No matter what, whatever the circumstances and situations, right? I'm not gonna be a junkie no more, right? I wasn't, strong enough to, carry it like that, right? I always had, reservations, right? To use again deep down inside, right? It might have not been straight on the surface, right? But, time and time again, I would fail, right? Like I say, and for the most part, my good morals and things, they would, go out the window, Just had a few. Just had a few along the way, right? When I was in survival mode, right? When I was, a junkie, dope fiend, drug addict, whatever way you want to look at it, right? But yeah, boy, those morals, boy, they go out the window time and time again, right? Like I say, you can know God very well, right? But if you ain't got the mindsets and things, right? To know how to, to take control over your own self, right? You fail every time, right? In that life, right? To trying to, overcome, your addiction, right? Narcotics, right? Especially if you're a hardcore one, right? And you've been out there doing it, time and time again and failing Yeah, but the main thing is to me that I learned, right? You gotta get fed up and say that's it, right? You know what I mean? Some people get tired, right, and start again. They get tired and start again, right? But you gotta get fed up and say, hey, that's it. I'm through with it. You know what I mean? Open, speak it into existence that way and stand on, your morals and principles, your beliefs that you're through with it. But yeah, I just wanted to give a little something on back in the day, right? When I was, in survival mode, when I was a dope fiend and a junkie, and my morals and principles used to go out the window. Until I decided to, get fed up and say, no, that's it. I ain't going out like that no more. I'm not gonna be a junkie no more.